we are incorporating into our day-to-day tactics. And for those of us who already kind of use it, it's going to be a great opportunity to sort of see that difference between, why we don't want to prioritize our offensive abilities at the expense of our survivability, and kind of hopefully spark a little bit of a discussion on balancing those two. If you've heard me ever say, "Hey, let them make the mistakes," that's not that itself is a kind of a little mantra that I find really does make a positive impact on our ability to stay in the fight. And there's nothing that'll slow us down any more than a casualty. So before I launch us into the actual activity, any questions on what we're talking about, or getting the slides up, anything like that?
Yeah, the page number.
Yes, 18 to 20.
Copy.
And we should be able to hop in and at least grab our shit. You'll find yourself near Arlaville when we hop in. And we can go also in-game comms just to increase our familiarity with that. So let's hop in and get going. Clear 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we got 9 souls right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Missing 3.
I think Lizard's still downloading the mod.
What's that?
Lizard's probably still downloading the mod.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for saving the supply, Contra.
You know it, buddy. Frugal is my middle name.
I see.
We could probably save more if you didn't have pants, too.
I splurged and I actually took more than 2 grenades this time.
Oh, goodness.
All right. Well, as much as I'd love to wait for everybody, I also don't want to delay. Hey, Lizard, get in here. I don't want to delay too much longer. So let's get right into it. Let's approach this again from the perspective of like a bad guy. So if I were, let me try to find. Yeah. Corner. So if y'all want to come on a little closer this way.
Up, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, just right about there, Night Fox. No, perfect. Yeah, we're just looking to play with some angles today. So obviously, when you're like in CQB, it's a pretty natural instinct to do stuff like, this. Where right now I can see Contra. It's assumed he can see me. Eiko, can you see me at all?
Negative.
Right, and I come out like this and engage, one person at a time. What I wanted to address is, if you'll notice kind of how quickly I'm moving, I can move in short, choppy steps like that, and that helps, but it's rarely as good as really using that scroll wheel to slow down and really working a corner, right? If I were to tell you that the bad guy was staring at that corner, I think we'd all understand that, but not everyone does this. So again, like if Sauce is the only bad guy that's out here, can't see me, he can't see me, maybe he can see the very top of my head. Yeah. Now we can see each other, right? So the reason this is important, again, right now, only Eiko can shoot me, right?
Yep.
Yeah. No one else can shoot me. If I suck up on this cover, maybe now Contra can shoot me too, right?
I sure can.
So what that looks like from the other side is, let's say I'm addressing this corner. Instead of addressing it like this, where I'm really tucked up on this corner, I'm just like a body length or two away and working it from back here. Small changes like that, as well as a change in speed, are going to have a huge impact on your ability to utilize that cover, stay in cover, and fight from that cover, and minimize the enemy's ability to blast you. I don't think it needs a whole lot of illustration to point out that, like, this against a whole lot of you is an unfair fight. This against just Aiko is a much more fair fight, right? Does anyone have any questions about how that works? I take that as a no. You're probably wondering now, okay, well, not every day do we get a nice big slab of cover like this. And this is where I wanted to kind of focus some of our training time. What happens when we are in an environment like this? You know, what part of that principle does or doesn't apply anymore? Contra. What, can we still use that basic concept here in the middle of the woods with irregular cover?
Yeah.
How?
Well, I mean, it depends on the actual cover.
Sure,
Maybe
but
not.
why don't you show me like what an option might look like here? Let's say I'm your bad guy. Yeah. Right. Now here, let's say Contra is not alone. Let's see, Night Fox, Polly, and Sauce just on my screen here together. Go and support Contra as if you were part of his squad. And do the same thing kind of what he's doing here. And everybody else, let's go be bad guys. Let's step back a little bit. Let's spread out left to right here. Right? We're an enemy squad they just ran into. What does this start to look like, right? If we're the bad guys and we're trying to shoot them, who can we engage right now? Who are the people we can engage?
I can engage 1 or 2 people. That's it.
Yeah, I think I can hit maybe Night Fox, definitely Contra, but can they engage some of us? Yeah. So let's say I'm engaging Contra right now. I start shooting at him, and I drive him back into cover. And Polly is working his angle as well. So Polly, let's say you're working through, and you start rounding your cover, right? Can you engage me? Right. Yeah, exactly. So as a team, as you're using that technique, you're going to be able to cover one another a lot easier. What gets thrown into chaos here if Sauce were to feel kind of spicy and were to run up aggressively past or away from the group? Let's say Sauce on his own, say, flanks right really hard. Let's see what happens. Apart from his movement, let's assume he can move in a safe manner. But what happens if he's way out on a flank? All right, Sauce, which of the enemy group can you engage right now?
I think that's Tame over on the far.
I saw him go behind that bush and I lost him.
Right. Now, in this case, Sauce, being an experienced player, probably doesn't have a hard time finding an advantageous position. But at the end of the day, by having him way out on a flank, he may put himself now where he's isolated from the rest of the party and can't support him, because I don't think he can. Oh, maybe he can, but he might not be able to hit, say, guys too far on the flank while we're whittling down the player numbers. So again, it's not so much a case of it's bad to be on a flank as it is that when you're in a firefight, you want to make sure that you're not self-isolating from the squad and that you are remaining close enough to fill in the gaps and support by fire. And that's another reason why it's important to stay close with your fire team. And it's sometimes better to even hang back and just stay in cover and let the situation breathe and, say maintain security than get way out onto a flank, because every once in a while you can actually self-isolate and you won't be able to contribute meaningfully. What I was going to get at, and I don't want to belabor the point, is if you look to Polly's left, there's all that real estate that's now unsecure, and Polly's busy in the fight, so he could get flanked. Whereas if Sauce was back in his original position, back of the formation, where the team's expecting him to be, he can now probably pretty safely watch their backside, watch their flanks, and at the very least spot and announce threats if they appear, at the sacrifice of Sauce's ability to get into the fight himself. So it's one of those things to consider, and it's one of those calls that a team leader is going to have to make. But at no point does any of this require these guys to jump out of cover and start blasting dudes point blank. I don't think I need to go through much more of this. We're already about 15 minutes in, and I think the topic has been driven home. Any questions on kind of like how it looks as the enemy to address a team that's in cover? All right. One more thing we're going to cover as far as like fighting with angles and stuff like that is we're going to cover horizontal angles such as hilltops, and then we're going to really quickly go over like what depth of angle in a little more detail. So stand by.
Question for you, Sauce. How many belts do you carry to stay under 50 kg?
Well, I'm at 52. I've got 5.
All right, guys. So this is a pretty common situation. We're close to a hilltop and there's enemies on top. How can we use our knowledge of angles to make this fight between fire teams, for example, let's say it's me and Contra squaring off, a little more favorable for us? You know, let's say Contra's the good guys and I'm the bad guys. What can we do to make Contra, Sauce, and Polly more successful in a fight with, you know, a squad where I'm sitting or something? You know, what can we do?
Grenades.
Hey, there's a good one. Did everyone hear that?
It's on.
Yeah,
Throw
grenades. We'll have a grenade or two. Start making little sectors of clear. What else can we do individually as we're addressing this fight?
Go lower. Have a hill between us.
All right. And what can we do when we're trying to engage the enemy? What concept can we utilize to make our fight more in our favor?
Great deal.
Go in an L shape, get a
We
flanking
could backtrack a
element
little
out.
to get more of the hill in between us, you know?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. These are all correct answers. The answer I was fishing for is something along the lines of you can just slice the pie, right? You can move
Vertical pie.
slowly so that you're able to basically, just like you would on a vertical piece of cover where you're inching around it, you can try to get a similar effect along vertical lines. You might want to move up to cover, so I'm looking at Polly and he's got some rocks, so it's always advantageous to try to move up to that. But what's the downside if Polly on his own, or at least without other targets and other angles of fire, were to do that and start popping up? What's it going to turn into if he were to pop up behind that rock and you got a whole squad over here? It's going to be like a 5-on-1, right?
I become a puddle.
Everyone's gonna focus their fire on the rock.
Yeah, that guy said it. Everyone's going to focus their fire on the rock. So whenever you're making a movement like this, is it better to have one buddy, or rather one guy doing it, or a whole lot of guys kind of doing it together and coordinating, you know, kind of they're popping up and looking around?
Together, right?
I think
Exactly.
together,
Yeah. So, again, same as in the woods, right? Where you had a team kind of staggered out through cover. You can do the same thing on vertical angles. It's a little more complicated, but the concept is still alive. Where you're looking for opportunities to get that vertical angle. Maybe Polly is kneeling behind a rock. Sauce, I think I see a rock to my front left. And then, I don't know, Contra, maybe those trees to my front right. Can all become sources of cover for you guys to be popping up under, and there's no rule saying you have to be sucked up on that cover to start doing this. So, you know, if Polly knows there's a threat right here, he can be stood back from that rock a fair bit, and he can kind of be like standing up like a prairie dog, just trying to see over the top, if nothing else, just to confirm where I am, you know, so that he can maybe take the shot, maybe reduce the threat, and then, you know, duck back down, change position, that sort of thing. So the concept applies even with horizontal cover, such as the top of a hill. And then I think that's pretty much all the points I wanted to discuss. Oh, I'm sorry. One last thing is like windows and shit. This will be the last topic and then we're done. So let me bring this to an urban area. Hang tight, guys.
Welcome, Heretic.
Can you guys see me up here?
Barely, but yes.
Yeah.
So, let's say we were in a big old heckin' gunfight, right? And I know there's like an enemy squad down there. Same concept as before. Right now, all I can see is Polly's head, right? Can anybody else see me? Maybe Tame can see me? No. Right, so. But if I do nothing different, but just kind of move up closer to that window,
Beep, beep, beep.
who can see me now?
Echo can.
I can see you.
Really? Aiko, you can... Holy shit, yeah, I was not expecting that. Yeah, I was expecting Contra and Sauce to see me, but yeah, even if Aiko can see me, right. And again, now, instead of it being a one-on-one fight between me and Polly, I've got a 5 or 6 on 1 with the whole fucking squad. Which, you know, super cool when I want to get shot real fast, but not super effective if I'm looking to generate casualties. It's almost always going to be better. Now I'm sucked back up in the room. How many people can see me from... Hang on, let me get a good spot. From about here. How many people can see me?
I can.
Yeah, so Polly can. He's my target, so we're in a gunfight, a one-on-one. Who else can see me? Yeah, didn't think so. So, I think I've belabored the point enough. Whenever possible, get away from your cover. Go slow when you're moving around so that you don't over-move, because like what you don't want, like let's say if I'm squared off against Polly, I don't want to tap, you know, my D key and then whoop, end up here. So you almost always want to make sure that your mouse wheel is, you know, fully decelerated so you can have a little more fine control. And then don't forget that just because you're out away from cities, that you're on a hill, you know, this technique, although sometimes a little more complicated, can still be applied, and it can keep you out of the way of bullets a hell of a lot more than some of the ways that will occur naturally to you. So that's it. That's all I got for today. Any questions on the topic before we jump back in? Going once.
One question. Basically another topic that I have seen happen a few times. Just wanted to point it out. If you're in the middle where there's no cover and you're taking fire, what do you do?
Okay, yeah. That's a really good question. Just in general, what are you supposed to do? So, ideally, you want to avoid getting caught in the open. But per SOP, if you're taking unexpected contact, you'd want to use your react to contact drill. Bullets and suppression is a form of its own cover. So, you know, if we're walking along and we start taking unexpected rounds, what's the SOP say about react to contact? What's that first step? Anyone know?
Return fire, probably a gun line if possible.
Yeah, you'd want to gain fire superiority. Start getting rounds on target, form a gun line, and expect to hear commands from your team leader, right? So bang, bang, everyone's shooting, and then you go right into the rest of the drill. So, but what's that first part that you do automatically?
Return fire.
Yeah, you return fire. Again, bullets are a form of cover. If you're caught in the open, just kind of mentally prepare to drain your ammunition, because you're trading your ammunition for blood. Simple as. In a gunfight, you're going to spend one or both. All right. Any other questions?
I mean, there's second and third part to that, but I don't know if we implement that. Like,
it might be, yeah. If there's cover nearby, that might be what your team leader decides to do, rather than do just like a straight break off for the drill. It's going to be up to that, and of course, it's going to depend entirely on the situation. You're going to have to make an evaluation. Hey, is that cover solid enough to justify not shooting long enough to get there? You know, stuff like that. And that's far more complex of a topic than it might sound. And it's just, honestly, it's going to be down to a lot of personal intuition and experience. But yeah, that's a little beyond the couple of minutes I want to spend talking about it. And that might be a topic all its own, frankly. All right, any other questions? Alrighty, let's get into it. I'll get up the server here. Give me about 5 minutes. Smoke them if you got them.
By the way, Lizard, are you using the right
All right, server is restarting. Just saw that screenshot. It's pretty funny. All right. So today, I think we have got the kind of the climactic finale to the Manhunt campaign. We are in a little bit of luck. So last time that we played, we caught a little bit more intel, which was coming off of the back of the success we had. The unexpected success that we had with that one hostage scenario where the guy with the S vest had the elder at gunpoint. Because we resolved that, and because we were able to aggressively patrol into the Shuriak Valley, it seems like we found really good intel to suggest we know right where the shadow is. So I think that is exactly what's happening today.
I guess you can say he's gonna be brought to light.
Oh, shit.
No, he will see the light at the end of the tunnel.
He's gonna see the light.
I'm glad to know that Europeans definitely have better humor.
Oh, come on, server. Don't do this. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. Was there an update that I'm not aware of?
Mm-hmm. It said Group 1 replication. I don't know what that means.
I have no idea what that means.
Mod update?
Oh, yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah, I saw a couple of those.
frickin-
It was giving me trouble downloading them
What
when joining.
else is new with Arma other than mod problems? See, all the more reason why I desperately need to make sure that we have as few mods as possible. Let's see if it works now. Nope, still doing it. What the French toast? Did I miss an update? JSON, copy to clipboard. Oh my goodness. Silly thing.
Usual Arma problems.
I can't even, it's doing the thing where it's shutting down so fast I can't even read it. One sec. Gotta actually go read the silly log here. Yeah, again, sorry boys. Give me just a minute to sort this out here.
Oh, while he's doing that, we can probably start slot up screen and do other stuff so it saves time.
Yeah, can you help us out with that? I'm going to be focusing on this.
Sure. Anyone wants to lead?
Looks like there's 10 of us.
Yeah, and the mics are muted in case you were saying something. There are 9 of us. Citadel probably is going to Zeus most of the time.
Correct.
Oh yeah.
Oh, let's see.
We can probably go into like 5 and 4.
Oh. Did
I can lead one team. I need one more volunteer for a different team.
I'll take that other team.
You'll be here the whole time, right?
Yeah, should be.
Okay, cool. All right, I don't have the slot up screen thingy. Let me see if I can find one.
Oh, hang on. I have Photoshop in a dream. Bear with me.
I think I got it. It was human error as usual. I think I had an extra space bar in the mission line there. So I think it should be up and running. Yeah, it looks like it's working. Apologies about that, boys. Let me get the slot up screen here.
Yay.
Oh, all right. I was gonna just take the picture from last week and then just cross out the names poorly.
Oh, just like crudely.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
MS Paint.
Let me
Oh yeah, that's
stream
right.
this.
MS
Share
Paint. Yes.
Screens. Go live.
The worse the software, better.
And let me make one for Lizard. Copy. Boop. Give him a nice little border there. Boop. Oops, wrong color. There we are. All right. Am I missing anybody? Tame. Yeah, I'm missing Tame. All right. If you guys can see my screen, I'm going to be just doing this for a minute. So
He's on there. Bottom right next to Furious.
Ah.
yeah, but I'm making one of these for him. A little easier to click and drag. Alrighty. Oops. Yeah, go ahead and start talking about slotting up.
Yeah, so we have a total of 9, so we're thinking of 5 and 4 man teams.
Okay.
So I will take one lead, Polly is taking the other lead.
I don't have Polly in here. That's what I'm missing.
Right, I am missing.
Gamer. There we are. So who's next?
Go ahead, folks. What roles do you want? Let's go down the list. Heretic.
I'll take a support gunner.
I'll just start Yuneko's team for now.
Uh,
Need another support gunner, looks like.
Lizard is probably a strap hanger.
Yeah. So what
Yeah.
that means, Lizard, is you're basically, just for sake of sanity, you are effectively restricted to just a basic rifleman stuff. Don't bring any extra equipment. Don't try to do anything like a special role. Just be a rifleman with like a grenade or two and just tag along. There's a million reasons for it, but yeah, just do that. If you decide to play with us more, we'll get you all educated on what the other jobs are and how to play them and stuff like that.
All right, sounds good.
Nightfox?
I don't mind taking an element lead.
You want to take an element lead? I thought Polly was doing it. Oh, you win like a 2 IC slot.
Element lead.
Copy,
Yeah,
copy,
yeah.
copy. Thank you, that guy. You'll be navigating today.
I'll take a support gunner.
Can I get the
Alright.
second support gunner in Echo Squad?
Oh, I was going to ask for that one.
I know you were.
All right, you two fight. Unless Heretic, do you want to join Polly's
I know
team? so they can
Jujitsu
both-
sauce.
I know you.
I don't care.
Okay.
I'll go with that guy, and then Contra can go with Polly then.
Come on, Polly, let's go. We're gonna hold hands and skip.
I'm good, dog.
Oh, come on, man.
Don't be selfish,
We're
bro.
gonna have a good
You'll,
time.
you'll learn eventually, bro. You will.
Alright, Nightfox. I'm just going down the list if no one volunteers. That's all that's what I'm doing.
Nightfox, you're still muted. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, go ahead and put me as an AT rifleman anywhere.
Yeah. Here, I'll stick you there. Who are we missing?
Tame.
Oh, yep. Same deal, Tame. Till we get you all spooled up, you'll just take a basic rifle. So I'm thinking effectively maybe like something like that.
That
Where
works.
they tack on there.
Polly, do you want a 4-man team and I have a 5, or do you want us to go with like 3-3 and you go with another 3?
We should probably do 4 and 5, yeah.
Copy. I was thinking of the same thing because 3 is going to be like a point attack thing.
Yeah, just for the sake of the radios.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Alright.
Yeah, so then we can do something like that. So let me just put those guys back just for my own sake. And then, yeah, and I'll obviously be Zeusing, so I won't really count towards the team at all. Alrighty, sounds good. Let me get the rest of this going. throw this in here. Oh. Someday we'll get a real slot up screen, but it is not this day. Oh, I got battle-eyed. Do we even need to run that on the private server?
Probably not.
Probably not. As long as Sauce, I know you big hacker, you. That is a joke for the uninitiated.
Yeah, I don't have enough skill. I need the aimbot.
I need the aimbot in a co-op game. All right, let's see if this works. It what's the famous saying?
Worked in testing.
Worked in testing. So let's see if it loads. Oh, I think it is. Alrighty, cool. So if that's all going, I will kind of read you guys the setup here. Yeah, cool. Let me just get everything turned on so you guys can jump in and slot in. As always, bear with me. Things are going to be getting built while we're talking here. So at least I can get you guys grabbing your kits.
Do you want us to spawn in at Korngal or Michigan?
Oh yeah, didn't the primer say we have to spawn it to Michigan to get the briefing?
No, you do not. So, not today anyway. I am making
Okay.
some special rules, so bear with me. All right, you should be able to spawn in, and you'll notice supplies are disabled. Uh-oh. Something special's happening. Alrighty. So, it is... What day is it?
Crap, which one were we spawning in at?
KOP, I think.
KOP, Korangal Outpost.
Michigan. By the way,
All right,
gamers, we
so
have
it
suppressors
is,
now.
and I'm just going to do this in Discord at first, just so I can make sure everyone hears me. It is the 29th of September, 1993, just to reset your awareness of the calendar. What happens is you get a priority signal from FOB Michigan that basically, Spider 1, the commander of the 135th, is headed to your location. Huey lands, bodyguard type guys get out, and Lieutenant Colonel Masters himself kind of just walks right onto your cup, gathers you all around, and he's got a big map in his hand. And he's kind of got a grin on his face. He goes, "Hey, I think we found him." Spreads the map over the hood of a truck, uses a big old knife to weigh it down, and says, "All right, I think we got him." He points into the Shuryak Valley, to this decrepit little village on the south side called Karkadahi. Right? He says, Karkadahi is dug the fuck in. He explains that after your S2 shop found a whole bunch of intel, Masters himself was like, "No, I'm sending Skyhound to go look at that." Skyhound gets into the area, starts looking around. Just as he's starting an imaging run, he starts taking ground fire from something big, like a ZSU. Pilot's pretty sure it was high caliber, but they just got the fuck out of Dodge. They didn't want to stick around and find out for sure what it was. What they do see before they leave is fortifications along hilltops. They think they see a roadblock, and they see a thick black column of smoke rising from near the mosque in the little village. So they're pretty confident that place is dug in. And Masters then lays out kind of like a patchwork of notes and other commentary from both your S2 shop as well as his own limited intel capacity, and it's starting to paint a little picture. Photos, notes, diary, journal mentionings, as well as just good old-fashioned photographs, some of which you've taken, of fighters and faces and equipment from all across the area. And all of it seems to be pointing, again, right back to Karkadahi. And there's a big red circle around the word, the Shadow, and it's Farsi writing underneath it. So he lays it out. He says, we've got reason to think the man himself is in that village. And it is right now one of the most heavily defended points in the entire AO. He says, there is not a chance in hell, after all this chaos, we're going to let the Shadow escape our grasp. We're not going to let him relocate to another village. We're not going to let him leave the AO. We're going to find him, and he's going to come home in either a body bag or handcuffs. There is no third option. He kind of looks around and goes, understood? Yeah. So he's got a plan. He's going to lay it out for you. If you want to change it, you can. If you want to stick to it, we'll figure it out. But he says the first thing he's going to do is overnight, he's going to dispatch all 3 of his available companies into the AO. 2 of those companies are going to be away from the mission area. Their job is to backfill security, launch diversionary attacks, and tie up as many of the insurgents' fighters as they can. Echo Company, though, their job is to create a perimeter around Karkadahi. He explains they're going to be somewhere between 2/3 and 1 full kilometer away from Karkadahi in a rough circle. Their job primarily is to stop people from leaving. That's their whole job. They're going to have a little bit of a capacity to stop people from getting in, but their job is to stop people from leaving. Once they're in place, you guys are cleared hot to do whatever you need to. Get in there, find the Shadow, kill him or bring him back to justice. Simple as. The complication, though, is you're going to get trapped in there, one way or the other, with a whole bunch of pissed off insurgents. Initial intel says somewhere in the area 50 to 60 insurgents, plus whoever else starts trickling in from the hills. Because again, they might be able to stop some of them, but their job is to stop them from leaving, not to stop them from getting in. So, with all that in mind, we need you to get in there, find them, kill them, and also carve a path for the rest of the follow-on forces to get in there and neutralize this insurgent stronghold. And that's it. That's what we need you to do. It's going to take a long time. You're expected to take a lot of casualties. It's going to make a huge mess. Lieutenant Colonel Masters points out, he says, you're not the only ones that are going to be in the fight. I've got my boys in all 3 valleys conducting operations, and he is also expecting to send some of his boys home in body bags. So he's like, you got one chance at this. Lives are going to get lost in this process. Make it count, is what he asks you. Make it count. Make sure you get in there and make sure you get the job done. He wants to know if, realistically, this is a scenario that you think you can accommodate. Can you fight your way into Karkadahi against those kinds of odds, find the Shadow, kill him or arrest him, and get out? Is that something you can do?
On the room, and I see nodding heads, so I go, yes.
Okay. Yeah, he says, take the rest of the day to make your plans and preps. He'll do the same with his guys. And, around 1 or 2 in the morning, he's going to give the go code. His troops are going to start moving. They're going to start hitting targets over in the Peck Valley and in the Kandar Valley. You're going to see, we're simulating the impact of, increased aggressive patrolling all the way from Barkande to Ashat, just trying to stir up the enemy, tie him up, stop him from being able to move freely. All the while, helicopters are going to be ferrying in that Echo Company into the area around Karkadahi, trying to get those guys set up as best they can. And come first light, his boys will be in position. If you choose to go in before them, you might have a little easier time moving around as the enemy will be less stirred up, but they're going to be everywhere. If they find you, they'll crash down on you because that area is completely saturated with fighters. If you wait till after, if you wait till sunup and go in there, his boys will be in position. They'll keep the enemy thinned out, outside of that area. And really the only insurgents you'll run into are going to be the ones inside the containment area. So it's up to you how you want to play it. But Masters is there to listen to what you want to decide, there to advise you on what options he can bring to the table, and just wants to hear kind of your plan before he departs.
Copy. So I look around the table and I ask ideas, plans. I am more in favor of the morning attack.
I don't have anything specific, but oh wait. No. I don't have any specific plan in mind, but I'm just thinking this might be a great use for a vehicle if we can push in there with one of those up armored Humvees with a 50 cal on it.
Masters has got one up armored Humvee that he can spare. He doesn't think it's going to have a working gun. The thing took a shit, and his boys can't get it up and running again. But he does have an up armored Humvee, and then of course you guys can still call in gun trucks all your own.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if we can have a Mark 19.
Just for gameplay purposes, that one's super glitchy, and I haven't tested to see if it works again. So I don't want to frustrate you guys with a gun that only half works.
I was thinking more like a truck with supplies so that we can keep respawning if we need to.
Bear in mind that our supplies are currently disabled, so
we can just keep going. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They're staying disabled when we go out?
Yeah, it's the finale. It's a big fight, and I trust you guys to do what you gotta.
Alright, well I think supply is not an issue then.
Cool.
Yeah.
So again, I think going in the morning is a better deal, a better chance of success for us because the enemies will be concentrated only in the compound area, and you know that we can deal with 9 people. Again, I need your opinion, gentlemen. Yes, no, what do you guys think?
Your opinion.
Copy, Heretic.
It looks like it's kind of inside of a bowl, so we could probably surround it, at least get in a L shape around it.
Yeah, I was thinking of the Eastern Hills to take a look at it, but I don't know how high that is.
If we're not rolling in with vehicles, I would suggest that maybe we start with this, I don't know how to mark, but this structure to the southwest of the town, next to that lake.
With the delta on it?
Yeah, I'm not sure what it is, but
For gameplay purposes, I wouldn't worry about that. It's an attempt. The map maker attempted to make like kind of like a cave, but it's super ghetto. So.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that might be a possible escape route, but
For roleplay player purposes, we just hit it with a J-dam, collapse it.
Sure, something like that.
All right.
So yeah, no good looks, but yeah.
So I was thinking direct introduction with a helicopter. If you have one, why not 030-003 rough area?
Yeah, and you'll have friendly
Set up an
forces in
RP.
the area who might be able to mark, an LZ with smoke if they're near it. So if you pick a spot that's near the perimeter, they can pop smoke and protect you as you land. It's no big deal.
Are there ZSUs?
Yeah, isn't there AAA in the area?
Yeah, probably, but we'll have to
There
fly
is.
low, maybe. I mean, if we have to get there in truck, then the plans can be different. So if helicopters are permissible and they're getting engaged by enemy, and we sneak in from the far west and make our way in eastward, then I think landing is possible. Basic idea is a raid is what I'm thinking, right? If you guys have a different plan, this is where you speak up.
I like
Yeah,
it. Let's do it.
maybe
good to me.
your plan's what we do. So what are you thinking?
Coming from the west, flying kind of low if possible, and then land somewhere at 030-003. That gives us about 400 meters, 300-400 meters of range to scout out the area. With enough gunfire and more artillery fire, if possible, to the north of the AO. That way they are like the covering or masking the helicopter sounds. And then once we are there, we set up an Overwatch team, and the second team moves in, and then we bounding Overwatch our way all the way into the compound, get the guy, then get out. Direct action. That's what I'm thinking. Pure CKB, unless you guys have something else.
Either way, bring lots of ammo.
Yeah.
Nah, be confident. Let's do what you want us to do.
All right, let's do that then.
Also, bear in mind those supply packs, since supply is disabled, we'll be able to bring out MG and grenade launcher ammo from those as well. So
again, like the normal standard loadout kits, like 80 riflemen carry 2 or 3 AT launchers. If you have a bigger backpack, it can actually fit in more launchers in them. Grab 2 or 3. MG, definitely carry bunch. And if you're AT rifleman, also see if you can carry a supply pack. If you can. If you can't, let me know.
I'll supply pack on me.
Alright, cool.
So just a little bit of housekeeping before you take off, because this is going to be just a comically large fight. You can expect occasionally me to fuck up, and for there to be bad guys kind of spawning in a visible location, or maybe in a slightly illogical location, as I just try to keep their numbers up and keep you guys sort of dealing with the right amount of resistance. So just please, as always, have a little bit of understanding. I'll do the best I can to keep it reasonable, but the map's only so big. And you might see some guys coming from an angle or from a distant direction that you thought was secure. Just do your best to roll with it, and then it'll all play a lot better.
So just to make sure I understand the mission parameters correctly, we are supposed to go catch this guy alive or dead, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we are extracting, or we are staying there until General, what's his name, comes up and rescues us.
That's a decision you're going to have to make. If your plan is to hold there, we could try to have the perimeter units sort of start collapsing down onto the village. That's not as realistic as you guys making some kind of extraction from there.
Yeah.
You might want to consider getting yourself a helicopter pilot. I should have mentioned that while you were slotting up, now that I'm thinking about it. Just because if you're doing this much helicopter work as opposed to more administrative, that can make a huge difference in what plays out. So what are you guys thinking?
The helicopter, the way I'm thinking about it is to drop us, go away, do whatever they need to do from the main mission, right? We go hit the bad guy, we get back to extract, helicopter come picks us up, we get back home.
Got it. All right, so more administrative.
Yeah.
All right then, yeah, not a problem. All right, let me know kind of when you guys are ready and what you'll need, and I'll make it happen. Otherwise,
I got one quick question.
Yeah.
Do we have a description of the HVT?
Oh, of course, I'm an idiot. Yeah, so I'm working on one small tech issue that's stopping me from making him an actual objective in the game. He's gonna basically more or less blend in with the other fighters in the valley, but he's gonna be marked by an objective. If that changes, though, I'll probably choose like a different model so that he stands out from the rest. Just for identification purposes.
Copy.
And then, as always, if you do bag him, and let's say he's in game dead at your feet, it doesn't hurt to check in with me and see if he's actually just wounded for storytelling purposes.
Copy. Well, we don't have flashbangs, right? So don't we?
Guys, make sure you're in the right teams. Just teams.
Flashbangs were in the arsenal, so.
Oh, is it? Then definitely
American Arsenal.
Yeah, definitely.
American Arsenal. All right.
Everyone, grab a couple of flashbangs. Sorry, I'm talking the wrong channel.
All right. I think at this point we can probably just go to in-game comms, and I will stop talking in your ear. Yeah, just hit up Zeus as to what you need, including fast travel into the area as you guys get set up.
Oh, there are flashbangs. Nice.
Hey, Contra, I've got 3 extra boxes of ammo in my bag. Just bear in mind that 5.56 linked is not available in the supply pack.
As well. Hey, Echo.
Yeah.
Looks like I have both tame and.
Yeah. No, we'll do that right now. Hold on.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think we've got enough. There.
All right, gentlemen. Gentlemen, listen up. Here's the thing. We are going to make sure that we are in the correct group. So I have made a group called Raven 1. If you're in my group, slot up in my group.
All right, as the evening goes by into the night, you guys can hear the increased radio chatter of all the units rolling out of Bob, Michigan, and you can occasionally hear the twin rotor Hueys flying about over your heads, back and forth, no doubt deploying Echo Company to the southeast, and you can occasionally hear gunfights and explosions in the distance.
Pew, 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 pew.
Hey, Lizard, you're with us. Hit P, join Raven 1.
Okay.
It's probably a good thing that we're light infantry going after shadows.
Sorry. All right, gentlemen, make sure every one of you has some kind of a CQB weapon that you can fight CQB with. Even if it's an MG that you can shoot in indoors, that's perfectly fine with me. Make sure you have 1 or 2 flashbangs with you, because we will be flashing and entering the rooms. And yeah, 6-7 mags of ammo.
Hey, Heretic, you can probably drop those belts since we've got the arsenal.
Yeah.
Yeah, heavy shit, I know.
You keep yourself reasonably light, 40-50 pounds, plenty.
Oh.
If possible.
I guess I don't need the carbine since we'll
Correct.
be able to
Yeah.
rearm.
Alright, I've only got 2 boxes of ammo for you.
Alright. Polly, make sure your team is ready. That guy, where are you at? Ah, there you are. You're my 2IC. If I go down, you're in command.
Oh, I'm so ready.
Roger.
Alright, I have a task for you right now. Can you make sure everyone in our team is ready to go? If they're ready to go, I want lined up somewhere over there.
Alright, I have a psychotic amount of 40 mils and a lot of ammo.
Are you ready?
Paul, you ready? I'm ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
You ready? Okay.
Line up against this wall. Hands behind your back.
Oh, goodness.
You guys all set?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. What do you need
Team's
from me?
ready, boss.
We need to get to the correct time, and the chopper, so we can go. Is it going to be like we simulated a chopper flight, or are we actually going to go in a chopper?
I think for the sake of expediency, we can simulate the chopper flight.
Sounds good.
So, where were you planning on getting dropped off?
Polly has marked an LZ at 030, mark 003 in that area.
030003. Okay, the top of that hill there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm assuming we can do like a fake landing simulation and all that. So basically the idea is there's some artillery fire, something to mask the chopper sound. So we go land and chopper flies away. All right, gentlemen. Radios. We are all going to function on the same net for today. Let's keep it at 48 platoon net. Only use it if you absolutely need it, because we'll be pretty much in close proximity.
All right. The closest safe spot that you guys can get is actually just a little bit offset from where you had chosen. But you meet a small group of paratroopers from the 135th who have secured an LZ as you guys hop off of the Huey. Stand by. I'm setting everything up.
Whoever's next to me does not have a mag in their gun.
It's probably desynced.
Yeah, it's decent.
Yeah, it's just desync, man.
I saw one.
He does, if you believe.
Yeah, it works like Warhammer 40k orcs. You just gotta
Yeah,
believe
orcs,
enough, man.
orc weapons. All right, gentlemen. So the idea, Polly, is that once we land, security, bounding Overwatch, one team moves, one team gives cover, leapfrog all our way to the compound.
Sounds good
Both
to me.
teams are equally capable, so we'll put down the radios 200 meters out, somewhere in a safe place.
I was actually going to say, if you want to act as the base of fire team,
Okay.
you have 2 machine guns.
Here
Are we
you
good?
go.
We actually have one. All right, where are we?
We have one machine gunner, one marksman.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, not bad.
Anything works, yeah. Fine.
We are 400 meters out.
Actually looks pretty nice over that way.
Yeah. We're going westward, so the compound is that one that you can see there. Mostly.
Howdy, Sergeant.
No, it's not. That's northwest. Ours
The
is
paratroopers you're
eastward.
with let you know
That's
that
behind us. Yeah, we're good. Go ahead.
The paratroopers you're out with let you know that you are in grid reference 030, mark 006.
Copy that. Copy that. Alright, gentlemen, let's keep moving eastward. We don't have much time. Let's do this.
Okay, I'll take point with my team.
Polly's team's taking point.
Contra, Night Fox, same.
Yeah, Night Fox, rightmost.
That guy, give about 20 meters, 25 meters behind them and start moving.
Alright, Sauce is currently point.
I forgot how good this game looks.
Oh, talk in local, not on the radio if possible.
My bad.
Oh, you're talking local? That just sounds like that. Never mind.
It might be, yeah, it might be static because I heard Polly saying that my static is bad.
Ah, I see. Polly, are you taking a circuitous route?
Jump back.
Radio check, Eco, radio check. Oh my. Jesus Christ, let's clear this, come on. I'll figure out the radio in a moment.
Radio check channel 48. Polly, we're in 48.
I got you on 48, Echo.
Copy that.
Tame, hold up. Alright, we'll
I'm a little concerned. Aren't we supposed to be going eastward?
Yes.
We are going eastward. East-northeast.
We're
Copy.
gonna go west for the compound.
No, eastward.
Like
Eastward.
southwest.
No, that's not the objective.
4-8, yeah, this looks clear.
Copy. Do you think this is a good spot for us to put a rally point down?
We won't be able to.
This is our. This is an enemy base.
Yeah, yeah.
Enemy base.
Audio.
I'm having
Audio.
comms trouble, so bear with me for a moment.
Radio check 48.
That's
Very good, Polly. I think
47.5, Polly.
Contact east, close, soft. Hard.
Not close enough.
Sideways.
Copy.
I just watched rear.
Audio left.
Audio
north.
left.
All right, Polly. Make sure we destroy this camp.
Fuck
Yeah.
off, Taliban.
Contra, cover me for a minute. I'm gonna grab charges
buddy.
from this fucking.
On your left, Echo.
Copy that. Just be careful not to dead check some of them because they may have vests.
It just makes it more fun, Eiko.
Hey, when Polly is set this charge on this camp, we're going to start moving towards
That's due east from here.
No, it's to
southeast-ish.
the south. Yeah, east southeast.
Folks, make sure that you're covering. Give me a 360 while Polly's setting up charges.
I'm watching to the south, no eyes yet, though I'm hearing lots of fire.
Copy, watching not.
Hey, charge set, 90 seconds.
All right, gentlemen. Boogie, boogie, boogie. Southeastward. Let's go.
Southeastward.
Stick to the tree line. Tree line. We'll stay here for a bit. Move southward.
Yeah, Aiko, I don't know what's happening. My radio is fucking bugging out. I set 1 to 48 and then it uses the other.
You know what? Let's move up. Someone drop your backpack radio and then we'll be fine.
Yeah, hey Tame, do you have a backpack?
I do.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Holy shit. That came
Don't worry about it. Let's make some distance. There's a charge behind us.
There's a fighting going on south. Don't worry about that. Radio going down.
My radio here.
Same.
Teams are currently mixed.
Yeah. Polly, take your team. Move towards the objective building.
I've lost contact with you guys.
soft contact.
South, we have moved just
southeast,
south,
distant.
away from the chopper. I think I see you.
That's southwest.
Molly ready to move.
Yeah.
Alright, camp's gone. I'm to call us Raven 1. Polly, your team is Raven 2. Raven 2, you're going to start moving. Raven 1's going to give you cover. Copy?
Where we going?
Objective building, southeastward. It's about 300, 400 meters from here.
See the ZSU down there.
Copy. Hey, who's my AT?
Got you, Polly, got you.
Okay,
I don't think you have AT.
We're going.
I've got AT.
Polly, see
Yeah, we need to take the ZSU out. Any idea you can take it out from here?
There we go. Fine.
Actually, there it is.
Those radio backpacks.
South, bottom right corner of that building.
Oh, yeah.
Aiko, we engaging from here?
We are giving cover.
I'm in.
We are giving
Yeah.
to move up. We don't have to draw too much attention.
Do you want
Watch
me to
their
hit
backs.
the ZSU?
Have a shot, you can take it.
Back left area clear. Rocket, rocket, rocket.
Stand it.
Ooh, you're low.
Just short. You killed a lot
Just
of
shot.
them.
Short,
bit higher.
And that's the only one I got.
Copy.
I could try to launch some grenades over there. They're only high explosive though. Okay, he's getting into the truck.
Launch it.
Echo, we're set about a 150 meters to your southeast. If you want to push, we're covering.
Copy that. Copy that. Gentlemen, we are going to move forward to the rocks east by southeast. So we are, but moving forward. Copy. Polly, start engaging them, suppressing them. We're going to move. Alright, let's go. On me.
We're moving there. Okay, spread out.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Spread out. Those rounds are getting kind of close.
Yeah, they see us. We are set. Start engaging them. Polly, we are set. Start moving.
Echo, where you ranged at? Oh shit.
250.
We're exposed to our right. Those guys are their guys in the woods.
Oh shit, copy. Polly, status. Contra, can you hear me? Keep moving.
Hey, Paula, we got a man down. He slid down the mountain.
Do we have our radios up yet?
Yeah. Behind us where we started moving.
That guy, I'm running low on ammo. Could you drop that?
I'll set it right next to you. Axe on the ground.
I have contacts to the left as
I'm gonna start launching grenades over there.
Yeah, go for it. Why?
Echo tame. Polly's team set. His radio's down.
Copy that. We're going to start moving. We're going to move about 100 meters or so, and then you guys start moving again. Moving now. Gentlemen, let's move.
Moving.
You got the bag?
Yep.
Rear.
Yeah, and left. That, Polly's team, move. Raven 2, move. Lizard, watch forward into the base area and start suppressing if you see any contacts, okay?
Focusing front again.
Nice.
Copy, that's us. Heretic, that guy, you got back and... what's this
We
one?
want to get
Not...
our own radio channel, Echo.
I mean,
Because
we
we're
could.
operating as a unit, not with everybody.
Bag.
Okay.
We are on 39 by default, right? Let's use that for our radio.
Yeah, he said everyone's on 48.
One down.
Yeah, yeah.
48.
Close. Scene. Here, I'm gonna shift.
Alright, you guys good?
A little bit just to cover you. Yeah, we're good.
This is Echo on 39. You're going to use 39 for intercom if you need to. 48 is going to be for inter-squad. Copy that, Raven 2. Raven 1 is going to start moving. Gentlemen, let's start moving forward about 100 meters or so.
Moving.
Raven 1's moving. Raven 2, be advised. Send it, Night Fox.
We've got some casualties. We got a light cover going down the hill, but we got 2 down.
Copy that. Radios are up. Will they be able to make it to you?
Yeah, one of them just has to recover their gear. The other one has AFK.
Ah, copy. It's a good spot. Watch left and right.
That's right.
Yeah, watch right. Raven 1 is set. Raven 2. Yeah, stay behind cover if possible.
Find better cover.
Radio check 4A.
CSU.
Gotcha, Polly.
Okay, awesome.
Hearing shots, rear.
Advise, it looks like there's a AAA gun in the town just beyond the minaret.
AFAM, eyes, I have ears on it. I also have eyes on a AAA gun to the right of the minaret as well.
I'm not seeing it, but I hear it.
Hey, do we have the ammo pack down?
I can get it down.
Yeah, get down. Crossing, crossing.
Behind this rack. Hey, we have friendlies directly to the right of that.
Yep.
Thanks, that guy.
Them running down the mountain looks very goofy.
Reloading.
Raven 1
is Raven 2.
What was that guy?
Copy.
I see the fire top of the hill.
Start lifting fire to the left. We need to advance through it.
Copy that. Lifting fire. Gentlemen, lift fire left.
Lifting fire.
Contact down the mountain.
Down the mountain, copy. This is where we shift fire left, but... My bad. Said the wrong thing.
No, that wasn't you. That was Night Fox that called the wrong thing. You should know better. Maybe I'll have to retrain y'all on shift and lift fire again.
I mean, we'll have to start doing it frequently.
Yeah.
Every couple months, I think.
And I'm fine with that.
Rear tracers.
Contact front. Nice shots, nice shots.
That was front as well. You gotta call it range, everybody. Rear is far. Yeah. Front was very close.
We're also a little clumped together.
Yeah, I know.
Kind of have to be here. I'll shift a little bit to the left. This looks decent.
Shit, contact close.
Close front, 50 meters up.
Nice vest.
Free line left slightly, front 25 meters.
Mag.
Reloading. Heretic, you're on flank.
I saw one go in that direction. Back out.
Nice shots, Raven 2. We are just 10 meters to your left. Be careful what you're shooting at.
Good try.
Oh shit, I'm damaged.
Raven 2, you moving?
Frag out front.
Confirm, we're moving towards these buildings right now.
Copy, you're taking fire from your old pass. Is that friendly?
Negative, we're not taking fire.
No, we are taking fire from your old pass. Do you have anyone left behind?
Me. Yeah, friendly's on that pause. We're moving down the hill right now.
Copy that.
Reloading.
More contacts on the right hand side. 100 meters out, down the hill slightly.
Raven 2, Tame, we're taking fire between you and us.
Heretic, why don't you focus on those guys far? I'll hold the flank.
Raj, get low.
Thank you, Heretic.
I recommend we move up.
We have to move up now. Raven 2, you said? Fuck, we are going to move now. Start moving up to that ridge line over there.
We got contacts on the other side of the ridge.
Yeah, I know. You have to start moving that way.
I can toss down some smoke.
Hey, that guy, can you drop an ammo pack? Also, Aiko, you're really clumped up with me, buddy.
Yeah, I know, I'm moving a bit. Gentlemen, we are moving. Raven 1, we are moving up 50 meters. Let's make sure we don't get contact on the left.
Solid copy. Hey, that old pause before you move down. We're unable to move. Enemies coming.
Out in front.
What? You want to go for it? Yeah.
I think my bag fucking despawned.
No, I'm just saying you're way up. Your bag despawned?
I think my bag fucking despawned.
Oh shit. Okay.
Also,
Grab an
a
enemy
warning
weapon
order
and
would
ammo.
be great, because I was going to try to get ammo. And I called for it.
It was...
Alright, gentlemen.
Looks like enemies have taken up one of our old positions. We're going to move and clear that out before we push further into that town.
Alright. Do you want to call Zeus, or do you want to just grab...
Copy that. See if you can shoot them out from your current pause. Don't need to move back up then.
contact, a little pause in the rocks.
Seen.
Let you deal with them.
Paul, do you copy?
Okay, Sauce.
I copy.
We had an ammo bag that despawned. Can you Zeus us another, please?
Oh, like a backpack with ammo in it.
Hey, Raven 2, I still see some of your friendlies in your old pause. Half of you have moved up, half of you haven't.
No, the other half got smoked, Echo. We're the forward element now.
Copy that.
We're trying to make our way back down and regroup, yeah.
Yeah, when you have regrouped, let me know.
Far north.
Gentlemen, we are holding here for a bit.
We're chilling.
Echo, we just called Zeus to get an ammo pack here.
Yeah, we are holding here for a bit.
It's nice because I'm running out.
You have
contact far north.
Are they engaging us?
I'll just take the supply pack out of it, and then I'll place it.
Tick, I got a target for you over there in those rocks.
Ooh, let
We
me
need ammo here in this.
Copy.
Oh, there's another one to the right.
Roger, seen.
We're
That's
just,
our guy moving through.
Oh, that's our guy. Shit.
Yep, those are our guys. It looks like Contra. No, you good.
Is this infinite?
Yeah.
Sick. I'm taking like 20 bags.
Take as much as you need. We'll put it back in the backpack again. So you have it. Again, one at a time. Maintain your 360.
Wait, Echo, can we request, like, artillery support?
Good question.
Raven 2's regrouped. We're gonna start pushing back towards that town.
Copy that. Start moving. I see more contacts moving up the hill from the town, moving southward. So Raven 2, watch your right flank.
Copy.
Once you're set, let us know so we can start moving. Hey Heretic, I want you up here if possible, aiming down and helping Raven 2 set up stuff.
Alright, cover 6.
Thank you, sir. Sauce got that side. That guy and Sauce, you have the left flank of ours. Lizard, you'll be backing up Heretic, calling out targets if he needs it.
Yeah.
That's close.
Yeah. We could use some artillery that way, right?
Reloading.
Yeah, one of them is actually on the building. Wow. Cool.
Is that impressive for Reforger AI?
No, I'm just surprised. They may have been placed there, yeah, I don't know. Raven 2, status? I think it's smoked again.
Raven 2's pushing south towards these trees. Hopefully we can get a height advantage. Those two rocks were pushing.
Heretic, right flank.
Originally
There.
Fucking death trap, but we're not doing that.
Copy that, Raven 2. What's your pause? I think I see you firing at bad guys. Copy. Never mind. Polly, just FYI, we have to get to the building. We can't get caught up in the firefights in the forest.
Can't get to the building if we die.
My first Horus.
What I mean by that is, if possible, use the rock cover and move further down. Don't know why they went all the way into the to the
Echo,
bird.
half of these guys seem to have suicide vests. If we push into those rocks, one dude next to us wipes the entire team. We're not doing that.
Polly, copy that. I'm not arguing over the radio. I want you guys to be bounding past us. It's been 10 minutes. Please hurry up.
We are.
Echo, I've got a camp close.
Copy. On you.
Bearing 090. Over here.
Copy. You know, it's not a bad idea for us to take.
Get in from this side.
Exactly what I was
I think
thinking.
if we go down into that draw.
Yeah.
They come over to us.
Correct. Perfect plan.
We can go into the draw. We're the heavier team anyway.
Yeah, let me talk to Polly about that. Raven 2, you can maintain your pause, fight your enemies, and once you are ready, start moving down to the camp. Raven 1 is going to start moving to a known camp just slightly off the target to the north. We'll take care of it and then move to the main camp. Copy?
Got squad down below us.
Gentlemen, let's move left.
Grenade.
We're going to move to a draw. We're going to move to a draw north of us. Copy? Sauce, take point. When able.
Okay, that guy just got deleted.
I'm getting better with these grenades.
Indeed.
Nice. Good call out. Alright. I'm heading out on me.
Yep. Follow Sauce. Sauce's point, give him a little bit of space,
We got
and then
a
we'll start moving.
ZSU, which will have eyes on us down there. We gotta get into defilade.
Yeah, get to defilate, get to
You might
defilate.
wanna...
Will the HEDPs take them out? I don't know.
Lizard on my point, so stay behind.
Hey, Lizard, pull back slightly, huh?
Contact behind us. It's close. It's down.
Nice.
Good shots.
That sounds like enemy grenades.
Yep. Gentlemen, we are moving eastward. East-southeast. Hey, Heretic, can you take cover here and see if you can get any points down into the building? Thanks.
Close, like 50 meters or so.
I completely missed what he said.
Stay in defilade.
What did Polly say? Do you know?
We have contact close to our east within 50 meters.
Copy. Copy that, Raven 2. Raven 1 is pretty close, moving up.
I'm on the camp.
Yep.
Suggest we take that 3-story.
A-firm, let's do that.
That didn't sound good.
Going for the 3-story.
I'm with you.
Raven 1, 3-story. We're moving in. Heretic, you're the last man to get in.
Open. Breaching. Bottom clear.
You're right. Want me to get a throwable up there?
Nah, it's clear.
Alright, do we...
I don't know.
Let's see if I can grab one.
Eyes on stuff.
Oh, if I can get there, that'd be great. I can't.
I don't have a capacity. Can one of you grab an explosive charge and place it on that camp once you're set up?
I should be able to.
Thank you. Take Lizard with you as security.
Yep.
Hey, Q, I need to go check on my kid. I'll be
Yeah,
right back.
no worries.
He's just not having it today. It might be one of those days again.
Eyes from here are not brilliant.
Yeah.
I think we'll need to take that next 2-story.
Come, yep. Let me check in with Raven 1 real quick and be on the radio for a bit. I'm sorry, Raven 2. Raven 2, this is Raven 1. Wrong channel. Raven 2, this is Raven 1. How copy?
We copy.
We are currently in a building north of the objective. We are holding. What's your pause and status?
The fuck was that?
Status is good. We're set up on the rocks directly southwest of you, overlooking the entire town right now.
Copy that, Raven 2. Do you mind doing Overwatch for a bit while we clear this town?
Yep, got it.
Charges set.
Copy.
I have a clacker.
Yeah, go for it. Whenever no one is near it, we can blow it up.
I mean, it should be clear.
Okay.
Hit it.
Get away from the windows.
Yeah, get away from the windows and doors.
Fire in the hole, fire in the hole, fire in the hole.
Control that. Nice.
Apparently one dead wasn't enough.
Well, we tried to blow it. Alright, gentlemen, we're going to start moving. I want to start clearing buildings here, so southeast building, 2-story would be a good thing to start with.
Okay, there was a pretty big explosion there when I tossed a frag.
Copy.
We got
Contacts across, yep.
Yeah, I'll come with you.
That's an S-Vest.
Raven 1, be advised there's a mortar in the center of town, unmanned right now. We have eyes on.
Copy that.
Oh, good.
Close the door. I'm closing it because Heretic's in there.
Yeah, thanks. Raven 2, this is Raven 1. We are making our push into the town. You should have eyes on us.
Alright, going in.
Yep.
Negative on eyes, hang on.
We are near the 2-story building with the compound. Going in now.
Hey,
We are east of the minaret. Copy that guy. If he doesn't have a weapon, don't engage him.
First floor clear. Second floor clear.
I think we'll go.
Copy. Okay. This roof building is cleared. How is that next building over? On north.
It's no
Okay.
movement inside.
You said ZSU? Copy. Can you shoot it down? Hey, that guy and Lizard, clear that building north of us, the small one.
Sorry, Raven 1, we have eyes on you now.
Yep, we are in that compound. We are clearing out this area before we move up. I see a white flag. That probably is a compound building.
Yep. The ZSU
No.
down there too.
Alright, I'm back.
Ah, welcome back. Heretic, see if you can pick people up from there.
Yeah, we'll do.
Hey, that guy, do you have any more charges on you?
I have one.
Okay, this is ZSU in the next compound over, which we have to take out.